What's up, YouTube? Georgia Silver Hunter back, and today we'll be hunting $1,000 worth of Brinks wrapped half dollars. You see the boxes laid out here in front of us. I've already opened them and done a quick check. This box looks pretty well circulated. We got a lot of 2023 enders, it looks like, on this side, so we're going to do this one last in case it's a quick box. But we're going to go ahead and jump into these half dollars. And if you're new to the channel, we are looking for things like silver, San Francisco proofs, mint errors and varieties, and anything odd or interesting we come across along the way. So let's jump into it. Well, let's jump into this these first 5 rolls together just to see what the box is looking like. This is how I do most of my half dollar videos if you're new to the channel. And I think we might have silver in roll number 1. Right here on the edge. It looks like it might be a 90%er, and it looks like it might be old. So let's check out this roll together. Let's start with that silver. It looks like it was second from the top. I'll get it up here a little bit closer for you. We got a Walking Liberty in roll number 1, coin number 2. I'm not seeing a mint mark on the back, but we've got ourselves a 1943 90% half dollar. And I'll tell you what, now I'm excited for at least box number 1, because as I said, it did look much more circulated than box number 2. And we've got a proof 1999 San Francisco. And if you're wondering how I was able to just zero in on that so quickly, it's from the edges. It's the same way we can see the silver. I'll put it back in there for you. That super gray line right there and that super thick edge right there just jumps right out at us. So we've got ourselves a 99 San Francisco proof. And before I lose it here, there was our 43 Walking Liberty. It has been a good long while since I've seen one of those in circulation. We got a 21 there and a 21 there. So nothing special. So we might be filming opening a lot of these rolls. If they are not fruitful, we will of course just skip right past them, or I will fast forward through the video. So there's a 2023 and there's a 2023. So you guys can see we can still find the old stuff mixed in with the new, and that's just the way that the Fed gets those coins back in the system and re-rolls them with everything they have. And it looks like we've got more silver here in roll number 3, and again, it does look 90%, and it could be old again. Wait, we might have 2. One here and one here, now that I'm looking a little closer. Let's see what else. I'm going to just take out a couple of coins around it so we can get a closer look. I think one might be 40%, one might be 90. I think that's going to be 40%. Let's see. Yeah, we got ourselves a 1966. Now that's going to be 40% silver, and I will put the values of those coins on screen because silver is way up these days, around $38 an ounce, if not higher. And we've got ourselves a 1964 right there. That's going to be 90% silver, and it is a Philadelphia. The Denver mint mark would be there on the back. And I'll check these before the end of the video for double die obverses because the 64 does have a mint error on it as well, a possible mint error. Well, that is pretty cool. We are 3 silvers in, 3 rolls in on box number 1. So I may go ahead and just do 10 rolls quickly on camera. We got silver in roll number 4 right there. All right, this might turn out to be an amazing box. There, I went right by it. We got ourselves a 1967. Sorry, I paused there for a second because I thought if that was going to be silver, that was going to be that kind of hard to find bicentennial 40%. But we've got a 67 right here to go with our 66. And I will go back through all of these for mint errors. Don't worry about that. I usually do that off camera because it does take some time. All right, that was roll 5. Nothing too interesting in there. Let's do 5 more real quick. And if we don't find anything, I'll either cut to the next clip or we'll just fast forward through these. All right, looks like we have silver here in roll number 8. Right there, if you can't see it. We've got a 1968 Denver. That's going to be 3 40s in the first 10 rolls, and that's an 89, probably a mint set coin. It's a little bit thicker than all the other ones. All right, here's roll number 9. A lot of new coins in here. Check the orangey ones first. 95s. And just some 2021s, some 2022s, probably some 23s in there as well. And here is roll number 10. And lots of new coins. One orange one. So 2003 NIFC, 2003 Denver. I'll put the mintage of that up on the screen. And the rest just looks like new stuff. 23 Phillies. All right, well, let me get back through these off camera, see if I find any other NIFCs I missed or any kind of mint errors. And I'll bring you guys back in at our next significant find. Hopefully, it'll be a whole bunch more silver. So we finished cleaning up those 10 rolls, and all we came across was 3 more NIFCs. We did find a 2009 Denver, a 2019 Denver, and a pretty cruddy-looking 2017 Denver. And I'll throw the mintages of those up on the screen. We're going to go ahead and get the camera back on the rack and get through some more rolls. All right, getting into rolls, what is this, 11 through 20? And look at roll number 11. We're going to have something else we haven't seen in a long time. And that is a gold-plated coin. It's been a good long while since we've seen one of those. Let's get this off. See what we have here. We have an NIFC gold-plated 2003 Philadelphia, and actually fantastic looking shape. Now, it's been a while since I priced these, but back in the day when I used to find them pretty frequently, you've typically found these in like souvenir sets and stuff like that, and brand new, you could probably count on 10, 15, maybe $19.99 at a souvenir store. I don't think you're going to get that on a circulated coin, but still very cool nonetheless, and something we're going to hang on to. There's roll number 18. There's a 2017 Denver. And roll number 18. So cleaning up those last 10 rolls, we did come across 1 or 2 more NIFCs. Nothing special. I'll cover them in the wrap-up. But getting through rolls number, what is this, 21 through 30 now. Maybe one interesting guy. Yep, one interesting 1985 San Francisco proof. So that's 2 proofs on the hunt. That looks really, really good for being circulated. What else did we have in there? There's a 2016 NIFC Philadelphia. And 23. That's going to be a 22 or a 23. Yep, 23. So 2 little finds in roll number 21. So we're cleaning up rolls really 21 through 30, and I'm bringing in here on roll number 24, 25. So 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25 it is. We've come across the mother of NIFCs, the 1987 Philly, only produced in mint sets, not generally released to circulation, and this one has obviously seen some circulation and has a little gunk on it, but I'm always happy to add a 1987 to the collection. All right, well, we're going to get through the last 10 rolls of box number 1. It's been really slow on the silver since the first 10 or 15 rolls. Lots of NIFCs, a couple other goodies along the way. So let's see what these last 10 hold for us. Doesn't look like much there. We're going to roll number 41. It's a 2020 and a 2024D, a 2021. So the 2020 Denver is definitely an NIFC. We'll add that to the stack. Well, that wraps up box number 1, and it was honestly fantastic. Very early in the box, we did come across two 90% half dollars, a 1943, and I didn't see a mint mark here on the back, so we got ourselves a 43 Philly, and we did come across a 1964 Philly as well. We did also get three 40% silvers, a 66, a 67, and a 68 Denver. Now, each of our 90% silvers worth about $13.84 a piece at today's spot price, which was around $38.27. And each of our 40s is worth about $5.67. The other really big keepers we got here is we did get a 1999S and a 1985S San Francisco proof. Both obviously circulated. Definitely not supposed to be in circulation. These were popped out of a mint proof set and spent, which that shouldn't have happened, but I'm glad to have them and take them out of circulation. We did come across a ton of NIFCs that I brought you in for at least some of them, if not most of them. We got a 2002 Philly, a 2003. I'm not going to call out all the mint marks, but we got a 3, an 06, a couple of 2009s, 2014, couple of 2016s, couple of 2017s, couple of 2018s, a 2019, and a 2020. On top of that, we did get that 1987 Philly NIFC and a really cool looking gold-plated 2003 Philly. And if I can find an eBay comp or something like that, I'll go ahead and throw it on screen. But I stick to my guns. These are usually $10 to $20 in a souvenir set, but definitely not worth that because there's not really much gold in that, if any. At best case, it's gold leafed, but still kind of cool to find in circulation. And it's been months and months and months since I found an Enchiladas Easy Street Cafe stickered half dollar. Again, no value there. Just interesting to find these in circulation. So with that, we're going to go ahead and get the mat cleaned off and get into box number 2. It is a lot of 2023 enders, but that doesn't mean there's not some really good stuff hiding inside. All right, well, let's get a few rolls of box number 2 open here. As I said, we got a lot of new looking enders, so won't be surprised to see a lot of new coins in this box. But hopefully we'll get surprised and see a little bit of silver. So right off the rip, plenty of 2023 Phillies. So 2000. Lots of newness there. There's an entire roll of brand new. Look at that. We have a brand new roll of 2023 Phillies. Now there is a DDO on that I look for from time to time. There we go. There's another almost complete brand new roll. There's about 3 or 4 non-NIFCs in there, or sorry, non-2023s in there. Yeah, I got a feeling this is going to be a really quick box, so I won't subject you guys to watching me open too many rolls here. That's 5. I'm going to end it there. I'll keep hunting. I'll bring you in if we happen to find anything else, but I won't be surprised to be bringing you in for a total wrap-up. So after those first 5, I just kept on ripping because I was getting so many rolls of well, not all, but mostly 2023s, and I just quickly ripped into roll number 15. Pulled back a little more paper than I like to show you guys these things when they're brand new openings, but I was shocked to see this guy sitting right here. A little off color. Probably silver too. Let's see. 1966. 40% silver buried in all that brand new 2023 garbage. So I'll take it 40% on box number 2. All of a sudden this just got a little bit more interesting and I may have to slow down just a little bit. So we started ripping through more rolls, and we started down here on roll 16, and just to show you guys, we've had tons and tons of nearly full rolls of 2023s. There'll be 3 or 4 regular circulated coins in there, but mostly 2023s. Just ripped into roll number 25, and I think we might have done it again, buried in this box of mostly brand new coins. We might even have a proof right there. But let's get this out together and see what we got. And we do. We've got another 40% silver that made its way into this box somehow. 1968 to go with our 66. And let's check out this big rim. No, that's just going to be a mint set coin in 1974. Anything else hiding down there? I don't think so. So that's pretty cool. I just would never have imagined finding any silver in this box. Well, that's going to do it for box number 2, and while it was disappointing having all of those 2023s, it was rather quite exciting knowing that we found, amongst all those brand new coins, another 1966 and another 1968 Denver, along with these 2 lonely NIFCs, the 2003 Denver and the 2018 Denver, with a little bit of Ring of Death there. I didn't bring in for those because they were less exciting after finding the silver, and just to remind you guys, box number 1 was an absolute blast. We found tons of NIFCs, a stickered coin, a gold coin, a couple of proofs. So if you want to see that, I filmed most of it, so make sure you go back and check that out. As for silver value, box number 1 had about $4 or $44.64 worth of silver in it. Of course, box number 2 is going to add another $5.67 times 2, coming out to about $56 worth of silver, give or take, in this box. So this was a great hunt for 2 boxes of $50. So if you did enjoy this one, let me know. Drop on down below. Leave me a like and a comment. I'd really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, make sure you click on that subscribe button, then click on that little bell and select all so you get notified each and every time I release a new video. Special shout out to all my channel members. Thank you guys for supporting the channel each and every month, and I'm hoping you're enjoying getting the content out a little bit early. I'm trying to do 2 videos a week, if not more, if I can these days. I've had a little bit more time, so I hope you guys are enjoying it. With that, you guys take care, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.